Okay, so on today's episode, there are two videos I want us to look at. The interview that Ricky had on Chris Daily podcast. Ricky is one of the people who kind of inspired me to start also doing this, apologetics and whatnot. And then the second video would be from Bizrat4Afrika, right? So without wasting your time and my time, please do us the favors because we need you to subscribe. So please do us a favor and subscribe so that this channel may grow. And make sure that you leave a like and make sure that you comment. Yeah, help us grow this channel. We need your help, right? We need your help to grow this channel and so that more souls can be saved. So yeah, without wasting my time and your time, hit the bell for notifications next time we post an episode. And let's get on with it. One of the questions you would ask yourself is, why do people reject Christ? Right? And you'd be surprised. The answer is not that because the Bible is Western, because that's not true. Another one is that it's not because Jesus Christ is white, because that's not true. The Bible is not Western. Jesus Christ was not white. Another one is that Christianity came to Africa with colonizers, right? Which is also not true. Right, we look at the story of Ethiopia and all that. We've covered that in this channel. Just check out the other videos, especially the videos that we started with. We've covered that on this channel, so check them out. You'll learn a lot from those. So why did I bring up this topic, right? Because I was sitting at home and I was thinking about the real reason why people reject Christ, why the likes of Mabonga will stand up and speak against Christ. And when you go through the Bible, you will realize that people reject Christ because of Christ reveals you to you. Christ reveals you to you. What do I mean by that? When Christ comes into your life, he reveals who you really are to you, right? He shows you that this person that you are is wicked. This person that you are is not in the good state. He reveals the real you to you. So he shows each and every man who he really is to himself. So that's one of the main reasons people reject Christ. When you go to the book of Acts chapter 9, Paul is on his way to Damascus. And then Jesus appears to him, right? Now, when he appears to him, Jesus says to Paul, he says, Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me, right? When he says, why are you persecuting me? Christ reveals to Paul that, listen, whatever you are doing, you are persecuting me. So he is revealing his actions. He thinks that he's persecuting the church, but no, he's persecuting Christ. So Christ is there revealing Paul to himself. That you think you're doing the good thing, but what you're doing is persecuting me through these people who are saved through me. And then you check another group, the Pharisees, right? When you see the Pharisees, the main reason the Pharisees fought Jesus Christ so hard was because of he revealed them to themselves. For example, when you go to the book of Matthew 12 verse 34, Jesus says to the Pharisees that, you brood of vipers, how can you who are evil say anything good? For the mouth speaks what the heart is full of. So he reveals their character. That's why he went for the heart. This is why when Samuel was going to anoint the king of Israel, which is David, when he got there, Samuel was captivated by the fact that the brothers of David were masculine And then God was like, no, man, there's my servant there, and my servant is David. And this servant, I did not pick him because I saw the stature. I did not pick him because I saw the muscle, but I picked him because I saw the heart. I do not judge like you people judge, but I look at the heart. Why does he look at the heart? Because the heart is the core of a human being. When God comes to you, he confronts the real you. They hated Christ because he confronted who they really are. Even in this age, people in this age do not want Christ because he confronts who they really are.
The 10 Commandments. If someone can say the 10 Commandments in the studio, thou shalt not
kill,
thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not envy thy thou shalt not envy thy neighbor's thing.
Yeah.
Chris, what do these laws sound they're talking about? Are they talking about your relationship with God? No, they're talking about your relationship with me. That's what we missed. We missed that a lot of the Bible is telling us how we interact with each other. So out of those laws, 4 address God. 6 address me and you. I mustn't sleep with your wife. Why? It creates bad blood, bad fellowship between us.
And he has got a point, right? He has got a point. Why am I saying this? You look at the 10 Commandments. They are more of how you treat the next person, right? Now, the 10 Commandments, they confront our behavior around the next person. Now, one thing I love about Jesus Christ is that he made it so easy that he packaged the 10 Commandments and he said, love one another as I have loved you. You go to the book of John chapter 13, it says that, love one another as I have loved you, right? Meaning that Jesus Christ came and he became an example of how we're supposed to live with one another. If I love you and you love me, I'm not gonna take a gun and shoot you. If I love you and you love me, I'm never gonna envy you. Mind you, he says a new command, and then priority in this command is loving one another as he loved us. That confronts your attitude towards the next person. Why do people reject Christ? Because the life of Christ in general confronts their lives. This is why when you encounter Christ, he tells you about repentance. This is why most of us, we came to Christ struggling with pornography, right? And then he confronted us and said, you have to drop the pornography, because if you come to me while busy with the pornography, you are going to sleep with girls within the church. And what's going to happen when you sleep with all these girls within the church? Some are going to get hurt, some are going to get sick. So he confronted the fact that I'm busy with pornography. He confronts the fact that you cannot control yourself when it comes to money. He confronts the fact that you still have hatred for your mother who abandoned you.
So in the same way, it's very important that we also understand that when people resist the gospel, must pay very, very much careful attention to people who resist the gospel. We live in a generation now that is the most anti-gospel generation. But at the same time, we're also one of the most wicked generations that have ever lived. So pay very close attention when someone is debating God, when someone is fighting against God. Jesus never existed, right? You'll see people on social media standing on those things. Jesus never existed because I don't want Jesus to exist. Because if Jesus existed, then Jesus begins to question and challenge my life. Jesus is saying something's wrong with me. And people don't like to hear that there's something wrong about them. So the easiest thing to do is to just say it doesn't exist. So we need to really pay careful attention to people who try and resist the gospel. I've always said that people do not reject the Bible because the Bible contradicts itself, but they reject the Bible because the Bible actually contradicts them.
Exactly. I mean, the life of Jesus Christ contradicts who you really are. If you are somebody who sleeps around with multiple women, the life of Jesus Christ crushes that. The Bible crushes that, right? Now, people want to live as they want to live. They do not want Christ. Why is it that they do not want Christ? It's because of Christ contradicts what they think they are, right? Now, we know people will call us judgmental when we say being gay is not of God. No, God did not make anybody gay. And then the fact that Christ confronts that area, they say, nah, this Jesus Christ is not for us. The fact that Jesus Christ confronts the area of you worshipping ancestors, you are worshipping familiar spirits and marine spirits because you believe that they are ancestors. You deny him because he contradicts that. Now, the Bible does not contradict itself. The Bible contradicts your life. So because of the Bible contradicts your life, what do? You reject it. But anyway, thanks for watching up to this far. And yeah, this is it for today. Please make sure that you subscribe, and we thank you for your unconditional support. And from me to you, I say God bless.